Can I change my clothes now? I hope y'all can see the quality. I hope my thing is not screwing it up because it looks so good. Oh, as it's...
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now...
What'd I say?
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Of course.
Thank you.
He's so...
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Hello, my name is Christopher Malfoy. Oh. Hello? Oh my god, are we gonna find a lover?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Hello?
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Oh.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Hi. Hey. How you doing?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Is this random?
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
I want to be the baddest bitch of them all.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm already powerful, so I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something
Searching
in you.
the...
A certain sense of... what is it?
Oh, let's go by my zodiac sign. Oh. It's Slytherin. I want to get Slytherin. Is that a good idea? I'm gonna go with ambition because, you know, look at me. Started this starting streaming, and look at ambition toward. Okay. Anyways.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting.
I know that's right.
You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Oh. Oh, we can choose and decline? Should I go with Slytherin? You are Ravenclaw? What are they all entail? Is that the right word? Like, what are they all... Is there like a right or wrong? What would I have the most, fun choices in? Not be about to be, like, I'm like, I don't know what house. Like, it's gonna freaking change my life drastically. Well, I think ambition is, like, most represents me, so... Okay, well, I think, honestly, like, if I'm going color-wise, green and silver seem pretty dope, to be honest with you. And I'm a slithery little snake. So. Like, why is my OBS doing that?
Slytherin!
The little smile. Oh, I love him. Oh, I look like an elf. Oh, hey, besties. I look like a little elf.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Not canceled.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but
I don't like
don't
heights, so
tempt me.
I'm fine with that choice.
You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin
He needs
tomorrow.
to get up and go.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student
Damn.
to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Rude and disrespectful.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress,
Her glasses
it is
ain't
my
got no
distinct
glass in
honor
them.
to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Ooh, blue would
It's
look
quite
good.
uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Titties.
Very well. Aspiration.
Titties.
Well done. Now, go on in
Thanks,
and
Meemaw.
get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you
God,
tomorrow.
did we get to
I
change our
shall be
outfit?
back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
No. I
Thank
know.
you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
I'm changing
I hope
this
you
again,
enjoy
so
your
it lines
first
up.
night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Oh my god. Oh my god, please don't open anything. I hope that's loud enough. Up, rise and shine.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh my god. Let me change. Can we snoop? Oh my god, take some fruit. Oh. Damn, fiend. Now we can go snooping. Oh, bitch. We're gonna be mischievous as hell. Oh, hell yeah. We're the fruit thief.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Hey.
They're lucky they didn't end up
Hey.
like that.
How y'all doing?
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Y'all love to talk shit, huh? Trust, you better get clocked in the head. Ooh. I'll zap all you, huh? Trust. You will be dealt with. Damn, he a hungry boy. Shoot. Sebastian. Hello.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow.
Sebastian
Welcome to
Swallow?
Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
You hear this? It was terrifying.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Really? Oh, we gonna flirt? What are you
What
reading?
book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
I don't have any textbooks yet.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Thank you. Hi. Wake up.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Hi.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
My twin?
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Damn, I should have had my hair white.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way.
I literally didn't
Shame
do
I
anything,
wasn't
love.
with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Alright, bestie. Let's just be nice.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about
You
flying.
look stressed in the
I
back.
can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
I don't really care about wizard chess.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during
You
school?
saw the girl
I
who was
make the
spoofing?
time.
Oh,
There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Quidditch pitch.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Huh.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Ominous? I mean, oh. Oh my god, and we're in water.
Do you think they're hiding from us?
Hi.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered
he
the
blind?
common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Why does it
Most
sound like
certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something
Okay,
I'm
look at
especially
you.
proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Well, I'm gonna dip out.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
That's okay, I'm good.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here?
Oh,
Professor
you are.
Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Thank you.
If you pay attention, there's plenty of useful advice regarding antidotes. I think people are too hard on it myself.
Do you find it hard to get the right consistency in a confusing concoction?
Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy. Damn, I was just zooming.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation,
She does got a little
joining
glass
us
in
as a
there.
5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Are we gonna have to test take in this?
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
A book! Hello? Good morning.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you
What the
to
hell
keep
did you
track
just
of
send?
what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
I like it so far. I like it. Do I get to change clothes?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
I've learned almost all of the goblin.
Why you walk so damn slow?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your
Oh my
surroundings.
god, why am I walking so... Oh. Sorry.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Alright, here we go.
Revelio.
Give. Shape-shifting water demon. The Loch Ness Monster. That was here too, I think. We had like the little Loch Ness Monster thing here. Okay. A book.
Clever,
Nima.
isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
That doesn't really
inside
look
and
like the Loch
outside of
Ness
the castle.
Monster, but okay. You didn't see that. Hello?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh. Wait, I don't understand. feel like I'm in The Sims.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
I love hitting people.
Something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's
He looks like
Cross
Kit Connor. I
station,
can't.
so to speak.
Oh my god. What'd she say?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected
Damn, look at her
to
staring
attend
mad
both
hard.
Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yeah, what is
Can you
that?
tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how
Literally.
to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the
Professor.
only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
I know that's right.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
I don't know what you're talking
My
about.
suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of
the
the
devil.
devil.
Oh!
Professor Fig! Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use
Thanks.
your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your
I already forgot
progress.
what that meant.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay. Hello.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I got your back, homie.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, I want to do the other thing first. Levioso.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okie dokie. Who is that girl? Oh.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello.
Why does
I'm
his
Lenora.
voice sound like that?
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
Oh. I just made it appear?
And I do. An empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover
for
that
2
casting
seconds.
Lumos has an effect of some kind.
Oh.
But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Protego! Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Oh, it literally told me the whole time? Wow, that's embarrassing. You.
Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh! Aw, cute.
Solve the riddle of the empty painting soon.
I find it hard. What sort of witch would take that man's hand? Suppose on the other hand it means...
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Wonder how well I'll perfect it.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
Sure
You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
I don't care. Anyways.
The moth!
She baddie, she's showing a panty.
Nobody can do a hex like
Okay, where is my class supposed to be? Not in the PJs. This one's cute. Ow. Oh. Hello. Here for class.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Okay, Queen.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
The glasses.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm?
Don't pick me, don't pick me, don't pick me, don't
I
pick
am
me.
afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
Listen, I just got here.
By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Accio!
Okay, King.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
You just say a word and just
potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Delicious.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
The grass looks dead.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Flowers? Huh? Dodgeball?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall. Yes? Accio. Now, I could keep them. That's it! Splendid!
I get it. Oh, I didn't go that far.
Very good!
Period.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Hurry up, Queen.
Watch this.
Avalov.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
Rizdifer.
Well done. Be sharp.
Is she gonna hit my ball off?
There we go.
Accio.
I should knock hers off.
A perfect score.
How did she get 150? Oh. I was about to say.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Yeah.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Suck.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Splendid!
Fell off the edge.
Here we go.
Hit it.
Phew. Nicely done.
Thanks, I win.
Be sharp.
Girl, ooh girl, ooh girl.
Accio.
Very good.
Rizdifer.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thank you.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me
know
weeks
you
to
did.
become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. Oh, I'm holding my own.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To
gonna
put
be nice
it
to everybody.
lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh, wow.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Aww.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Surely the magic is weaker. Oh my god.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
Her hands are...
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Let's talk to all the girlies.
You'd be using it on clothing.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom.
Grandpa?
But a bit mad.
A word, if you would.
Don't care about any of you.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Oh my god. Not in the back.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his.
What do you want?
Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Freak.
Accio.
Let's go to the other class. Oh my god. Oh, the little honey. Hi, honey. Oh my god, is that the professor? Now she turned into a cat or something. Dobby! 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 I can take it all off? Oh, hell yeah. I look like a damn elf. Ew. Gross. My game freezing.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year,
Little
but I
Wanda's
only
so
have
cute.
one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Why is my hair so red?
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Can you put that down? I look like a damn clown back there. You saw me?
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
What is going on? Like, it is 10 o'clock. What are these people doing? Levioso.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
It wasn't letting me.
Levioso!
Oh,
Now,
maybe I
the
do
basic
this.
cast. Well done.
Die, die, die.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay, ma'am.
This should be easy.
Protego! Stupid Levioso!
Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say...
All of my students with this I do Levioso! Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Did I already kill him? Did I just kill him? What just happened?
Not bad for a beginner. You
Not
give
to let
as
him
good
get a
as
hit
you
in.
get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students.
The cape is like vibrating.
They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Mr. Swallow?
Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oh, that was it?
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Classes...
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the...
Hi, Sebastian.
Nice work.
Thanks,
I
Papa.
enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your
Look at
first
his little
duel.
fit. It's cute. I mean, honestly, I'm just that good.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and
I
talent.
love the sage green. I want that.
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ooh, that's intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck.
Like in our bedroom?
Or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Goodbye. Okay, let's do this last one. And then Dobby.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same
That's not
thing,
Dobby.
Dick. Perhaps you could help.
That's not Dobby. Hello?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Hello?
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work? I can't.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker.
I literally have no money,
I would
though.
trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft
What
is
is
a
it?
recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
Is it free?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
Sebastian
I've noticed
Swallow?
you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Huh. I will see you guys later. Okay. I love you. Yeah. Yeah.